May pips be upon you. Listen, I have some hot pairs that are setting up and they'll probably be ready to go by or before London session. And I want to share them with my subscribers. All right. Before I begin, I want you to know that I appreciate you guys tuning in to my analysis, to my free education, free uh, tidbits that I give out. Uh, I just want you to know that I appreciate that, and the comments, that those are what I appreciate most, when you give some feedback. All right, so give me a like, subscribe uh, if you want more free education, more free analysis, and I will make sure I do a good job in getting it to you. Okay. Now let's start with USD Swiss. All right, I'm looking at the daily chart right now, and I want to get rid of these because they're not necessary. Um, you see that we're in a downtrend, right? Now, if you remember, I went over this in my, I went over all of these. I'm letting you know right now. I went over all of these in my Forex uh, uh, weekend forecast. All right, I put that out on Sunday evening just before market opened, and I had two parts to it. You might want to check it out at the end of this video. You'll see the box to click for them. All right, so let's go to the weekly. And what do I have? What is the big setup, Mr. Mace, Mr. Money? All right, now look, this I went on the doggone weekly. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. I only have 3 minutes per, and I got like 6 of them to do. All right, you see how we're building down here? All right, if you just took the tops of all these step downs, all right, you would have banked money. You would have banked good money. Now, look, this is the situation I got going here right now. What I said in my weekly forecast was I was hoping that price would come down here, uh, retest here, and maybe we can continue on. Or what I preferred was a pullback way up here. Here's the deal: it's forming up, and we are at a support that has now turned resistance, right? But I don't think it's this now is green. When I was looking at this earlier, it was red. It was a bearish candle. But what I would like is to see this come up here. You see this Fibonacci from the Fibonacci. It's taken from the swing high. Oh, I'm a little off there, to the swing low. All right, and you can see that where we're at right now is 23, the 236 fib, but we have hit the 382. Right? You got that? All right. But what I'm looking for is a pullback to this resistance here, somewhere around this area. All right, because I'm looking at these levels here as resistance, these levels where they close, so because this is a whole zone here. You can see how we played here. All right, so I'm looking at the whole zone, and I'm hoping that this area is the one where price comes back to, and I will find that the stochastics will agree, and if it goes into the overbought area, we can take it down. We could take it down, and this will be about 128, 129. Call it good pips. All right, next one, Euro New Zealand dollar. If I can just get to it quick, that'd be nice. All right, here we go. All right, what do we got here? This is the doggone it. This is the 4 hour again. All right, what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on a daily close below this level of support here. You can see that what I'm looking for. Doggone it. What I'm looking for here is shorts. All right, you can see that's the prevailing trend, right? But it's going a little sideways now, but it looks like it came down and we are correcting, and I'm hoping that we continue further down. Why? Because we are at a very key level, a very strong level of support here, now turn resistance here. All right, you can see how price interacted over here as resistance and support. So this is a key level. I'm looking for the rejection from this level. All right, and we are getting the rejection we are getting that rejection up here. You can see that price kind of formed a little baby head and shoulder, right? And we are continuing down. All I need for a good, safe entry is for price to break and close below this support. All right. A daily close would be best. So we would be looking at a Thursday setup. All right. But that's what I'm looking for. You can see how we're oversold here already. All right. And, I'm looking for shorts. So you would think I'll be looking for a price to come back up here and then come back down. If it does, that's great. I will take the trade from up here, which would be better. I can close my, and I don't like y'all to see my entries because then y'all say, oh, you'll be following trades blindly, and I don't like that. I don't want to encourage that. But this, if I can get in up here, that'll increase my risk to reward, which is better for the trade. All right, I can go to a 7.9 as opposed to a 3.28 risk reward, right? So I'm looking up here. Price breaks these. You see these rejection wicks, comes up here and then rejects from down there. Gives me a bullet. These rejections like you see here, and then gives me an engulfer like this beautiful candle here. If we get another one of those, I will take this trade from up here, and that would be even better. I'll take it all the way down to Chinatown. All right. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the next one. I'm hoping I'm making up time. Aussie Cad, because we only got 20 minutes with these things. Aussie Cad. Why is I don't have it red listed here? All right. Maybe I got the wrong one. Aussie Cad. Let's see. All right. Now, what am I looking for here? Of course, I'm looking for shorts. You can see that right here. And that's what my weekly outlook had said. Look for shorts. And it's coming up to the area I want to take shorts at. This whole area is where I'm looking. All right. We're already hit the 618 a golden ratio, which is a great place to take a trade. However, the problem is we're not oversold just yet. Overbought, excuse me. And I would love to see the blue and the red cross up here with the blue crossing over the red and giving me a good signal for a short. Right now, we're moving up a little bit. We're moving up a little bit. You see that strong bullish candle here. So maybe we get up, we break this level of resistance, and we get up in here. All right. If we can, that would be awesome. All right. Because I don't want to take a trade from here. Why? Because we're right by support. And where do I want to take this to? I want to take it to the extension of 618. All right. The Fibonacci extension level. Why do I want to take it there? Because that's where I like to take my doggone targets. All right. It runs right here. And it just so happens to align with the 618. All right. You go to your daily or your weekly to look for your targets, where price is most likely to go, the next strong support or the next strong resistance. Next one, Swiss yen. Okay. Now, Swiss yen, what am I looking for? We're on a daily, of course. Looks like I'm looking for a long position, right? Yeah. So uh, let's go to the doggone. You see the weekly and the 2 weekly support and resistance levels right here, right? All right. Those are going to be key because of where we're at currently, where price is at right now. All right. Oops. Okay. Now, what am I looking for? In my weekly forecast, I told you I was looking for price to break this level here, to break above and retest so that I can take a long position from here. That's exactly what it's doing right now. Boom. And we got a nice green rejection candle, a good bullish rejection candle here. Hopefully this one is doing the same thing. Yeah, we're getting a rejection from here as well. If we can get more, another rejection or a bullish candle that breaks the high of the previous candles. All right. I'm talking about a nice bullish momentum candle, like a bullish engulfer. All right. To get me up out of here. If it turns into a hammer, that'll work as well. Or an evening star formation. No, a morning star formation. No, evening star formation. I'm sorry. Yeah. Evening star formation. I get it mixed up. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking for. Also, you notice that we're nowhere near the oversold area, right? Because, if you remember in the weekly forecast video, I also had a scenario where I was looking for a pullback down to here, and that way I can get involved in a long position from down here. But we have strong uh, uh, resistance here now turn support. So I will take it from here. If support holds and we get those rejections, we get that momentum candle, I'm going for it. All right. So you know what I'm talking about now. All right. And let me also get this right there. That'll give you a good area to know. We're looking at this area right here for price to get past. All right. Not last one. Pound yen. Pound yen. Where are we at? Up top, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Why am I looking at pound yen? Well, let's look at the daily real quick. Of course, I'm looking for longs. Why? It's obvious. It's going up. All right. And we also have this ascending channel here, right? All right. So if you played the tops and bottoms of it, you were doing well. If you just looked at a stochastics and you saw, hey, all right, we're oversold. I'll take a trade here at this bullish engulfer. Oh, we're oversold. I'll take a trade here at this momentum candle here. All right, and now we're overbought. We're coming down. It looks like we're coming down. But where do I need it to come down to? I'm glad you asked. You ask great questions. I'm glad you're tuning in. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. All right. Hit that like button. All right. What do I want it to come down to? I want price to come down to right here so I can take it up. All right. That's what I would prefer. We are there. We are already oversold. So I don't know. I lost my mind there for a minute. This would be the best case scenario, but that's not going to happen today or tomorrow. All right, we're at the level I need to be at, close to anyway. Excuse me. All right, close to. All right, forget what I just said. I'm getting this mixed up with another one. All right. See where we're at right now. See, all we need. The blue has already touched the oversold area of the stochastics. We just need the blue to cross that red. And that red, once the red comes in for a landing here, we're going to look for bullish formations and patterns. We're going to look for the wick rejections and that bullish engulfer, that bullish momentum candle, so we can take it all the way up to the other side of the channel. Got it? Last one, US oil. US oil. We're doing pretty good on time. Why am I interested in this? All right, let's go to the daily. All right, I did it again. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right. I'm looking for longs. That's what I'm looking for here. It's obvious why, because we're going up, right? But we have hit strong support. Resistance, right? Strong. Look at it. That looks like a monthly level. Yeah, look, see, boom, boom. This is very strong, very important level here. All right, there's a good chance, a very good chance, that I shouldn't be looking for longs anymore. I should be looking for shorts. And let me give you an excellent reason why. You see these red marks I got there? All right, they're there for a good reason. Why? Looks like an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Look, look, look. Why is that? Why is that there? Let me I don't know what am I thinking? All right. Here, here, and it looks like that's why I had it there, because it looks like we are forming the right shoulder. All right. I like this formation. Why? Because it's at the resistance and it's coming down. If it comes down here, man, let me tell you. All right. On the 4 hour, it seems you can see it a little clearer. All right. And here, this is my area of interest. You can see that we are already way overbought, way overbought. So we're looking for the rejections, and we're looking for that momentum candle. What would work as a momentum candle? Look, don't make it complicated. What you want to do is look for a break of that level, a candle that breaks that level. Once you break that level, get yourself involved in a short and take it down to the next support here. Notice this candle here. Whenever you have an impulse, and this is an impulse, correction, and impulse. That's the way price moves. You remember that, right? All right. So whenever you have an impulse and you see that odd colored candle, this is where price usually comes back to a retest. All right. That this is going to end up being a supply. I mean, a demand zone. Excuse me, a demand zone. All right. So that's what we're looking for. You can see the area in which we're looking at. All right. So that's my hot list. And that's going out to my favorite people, my subscribers. Don't forget to smash that like button and definitely leave me a comment. I would like to know which one of these setups is the one that you're going to take, or if you're going to take all of them. Leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.